Guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel and Merry Xmas to you all. I hope you are enjoying your Christmas. So in today's video I'm going to make this bead bag with this pearls. This is 14mm pearl and then 8mm pearl. That's what I'm going to use. And then I need this and also a pouch for my inner bag. So yes, and then a pair of scissors. That's all I need for this tutorial. So please take and stay and then let's learn something here. So I'm gonna start with this pills, the big ones. So I start with 6 beads. Then I cross the last one. So after crossing the last one, we need one of the beads in the middle. So what we're going to do is to join the two cords together like so, and then we put the bead in it. So this is the opposite bead, this is the opposite one. So we spread the two cords like so, and then we go into this bead. We're going to start with a small. So we're going to start with the first part of the whole thing, the second part of it. So we go in with small, big, small, so since there is a small 8mm pearl here, we start with the big, small, big, and then small. So with this last, I'm gonna go through this bead and then this one, okay? Then we have the big, small, and then we put big and then small, then put one big on the other hand. So I'm gonna cross the small one instead. So now after this, we go in with 2 small. We're gonna make a flower, something like a flower. So 2 here, 1 here, but then we cross this one. So you just put one here, and then you put one here and cross it. Then we're going in with big, small, big, and then small again. So big, small, big, small. Yeah, and then the next one. So on this hand, that's what we have. On this hand, we're going with big, small, and then big. So I'll just cross this one. And then we create the same flower here. I mean this one, this particular one again. So I'll just put one bead here. Another bead here. And then across again. And then we come again. Big bead, small, big, small. That's for my left hand. In the right hand too. Big, small, and then big. And then we cross this one. And then we create another flower like what we did here, the same here. So yes, I'm going to do 2 more and then move to the next step. So guys, after this, we're gonna go through with the next step. So what we're going to do is, the next step, we need one big, small, big, and then 4 of the small ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna have something like this. And then with that, we're gonna go into the last. You see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna go into it downwards like so. Just to still maintain the flower we need here. Okay. So at the end of the day, we're going to have something like this. We're going with 3 beads of the small ones. So it's gonna be 2 here. One on the other. 2 of the small ones here. 1 here. So we're going to cross the one. Since you're going downwards again, we're going to cross the one. Then we go through this 1, 2, 3 bead. We're going with big, small, big, and then small again. Then going on only this particular bead. And then from here repeat the same step again. A big, small, big, then another small. Then we go through rolling this bead to make our flower again. And then now from here, I'm going to go through 1, 2, 3 beads. So now we're gonna go through this bead, this bead, this bead, and then this time around we're going to add this one to it. So what we're going to do is from here we pick one big and then another small and then we cross it. Okay, and then from here we go through this particular small bead from here, and we're going to add our 2 beads to make our flower here. So 1, 2, and then we cross it with our left fish line, and we have something like so. And then we're gonna go through 1, 2, 3 beads, like we're going up again. So let me just turn it to face me, and then yeah, we go through this. We go again with the big, small, big, and then the small one. And then cross it. So go through this particular bead. I'm gonna create our flower again. So we have big, small, so for now we go into this particular bead. Next 2 bead. Go through, after adding the 2 beads to it, we go through 1 and then 2. Time we're going in with 1 bead, then we pick 4 of the small beads. So 1, and then we go into this particular bead again. You see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, so this is the last 4. we go in apples like this because we want to create the ring, the flower. So after doing that, we have something like so, and then what we do is we put one of the bigger bead here, another one on my right, and then yes, we're going in with this one too. So at the end of the day, we're going to have something like this. Okay, then we are going to add extra 3 pieces of the small one to create another flower here. So this is going to be the pattern to use for the rest of the bag. So we make our flower again, then we go through 1 2 3 beads. So it's going to be the same procedure from this point, and then just follow the trend. If you get somewhere you're lost, you can come back and then begin to watch the video again. So big bead, small, big, and then small again. And then 2, then 1 2 3 again. So I'm going to continue the same process, do it all round before we continue with the rest. Okay, so guys, I am finally done with the whole body. I'm almost done with the whole body. This is what I want. So we're going to join it together to the other side. You can see a little bit 2 big beads here. So we're going to join it from there, but we are going in with only the small size beads. So what we do is we put one of the small ones here. This is where I ended. So I put one of that here, and then we are going to fix it into this particular bead. Okay, and in all we will have 3 beads, the first line being in 3 1 2 3. So we pick another one and then we cross just to get our flower, which we make it 4. Okay, so our first one is done. Then we go through the bead, so we'll have something like so, and then we cross it with one of the big beads. So we pick one, cross it, then of course it goes through this particular bead. We pick one, and then we cross it. Then from here go through 1 2 3 beads again. So on the long run, this is what we have, and from here we are going to interlock it, okay, because we are done with the bag. So we'll interlock it from here. I'll just go through some of these. So this is what we have from here. So we're going to make the handle of the bag. So you can start from anywhere you're comfortable. So I'll go in into this particular bead, the small one here. You can start from any of them. The big one, small, big, small. Then we pick big one here, another big one here. So after the big ones, you join the fish line together, and now we're gonna go in with the small one to have something like so, and now the rest is going to be, you pick one of this, you go in with one small, after making your desired length of the handle that you want to make, what I do from here is I go in with one big here, one big here. I open up the fish line, and then I go through this particular bead, just like how we started. So we went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the same procedure I'm going to use from here. So after going to 1, 2, the other side too, you go through that same pattern. 1, 2. Okay, just to have the same thing here. Now here we just cross it. This one goes here. So after making that, then we interlock it from here. Just go through as many beads as you can, just to make the bag very tight. So that's basically what I'm going to do from here. And yes, finally we are done with the bag. So guys, we're finally done with the bag, and then I just put my polish in it. You can use any color of your choice for that. And yes, this is it. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button, like the video, and then share it as well.